was the worst thing you saw?
There was some rape. There was a guy who committed suicide in the Brooklyn Detention Center when I was there.
Shit.
And that was kind of fucked up. There was a young kid who came into Brooklyn a couple months after I got there. So I was more comfortable at this point. He was like my age, kind of looked like similar to me. So everybody was joking, oh, like, Billy, you got a brother here. Like, your brother's finally in jail with you. You got a friend.
Yeah.
And so he's all scared. So the first day he pays off one of the big gangs for protection, gives him a lot of money, right? So the guy switches his cell to be cellmates with him, and he's right next door to my cell. And like, so he just paid this guy, or he paid his gang. And the guy's like, okay, so come with me. And that night you just hear the guy getting raped. He goes, oh, please, like, stop it and do that. Was fucking like.
You were right next to him.
Right. Different cell, closed door, you could hear it. And like, my cellmate's like, dude, stop. You telling it, like, you can, if you call the cops and telling them, like, they're going to fucking kill you. Like, there's nothing you can do.
Jesus.
So it gets worse. So the next morning, the kid doesn't want to tell on the guy, right? So he basically goes and tells the cop, I need a new cell. So they move his cell, but the word's getting around that he got raped. So now the gang pressures the guy that raped him. He's like, is that guy lying? He's like, yeah, he's lying. I didn't rape him. So the next morning when the door is open, all you hear is these cries like, help me, help me. He took a razor blade and went and like slashed the kid up, and you never saw him again.
The
so
kid.
It's like, yeah.
Jesus.
So he got raped one day and then slashed up the next day. So it's like,
Jeez,
dude, this
man.
place is fucking real. Like,
What was your status like in there? Like, people knew who you were?
That's fucking insane, dude.
They knew about the
It's crazy.
festival or what?
No, well, they knew who you were.
dude, so
boy.
the big thing about jail is sex offenders, which there are tons, and people who snitched. So if you weren't a sex offender, you don't snitch, and you don't owe anybody money, and the only way you do that is if you're a drug user, like, then you're pretty much fine. So
But did people like know who you were?
they knew about the case, yeah. And then but it basically, if you're not a sex offender or a snitch, and you're not like in the gang situation, no one really cares about you. So you can kind of like stay in your own lane, no one bothers you.